All this can be a thing of the past with the implementation of protected agriculture. There is nothing more pleasing to a farmer than to see the beauty of his crops. A few years ago, farmers in Jamaica were affected to a great extent by the tomato yellowleaf curl virus, commonly known as the Jerry curl virus. This resulted in severe crop loss. But with the aid of protected agriculture, farmers now have the option of growing plants in a more controlled environment. This structure, known as a greenhouse, offers a way to protect plants from the external environment risks such as pest and disease infestation or severe weather conditions.
Having them in protected agriculture setting, we can somewhat shift our climate, shift the internal environment to suit the plant.
The Ministry of Agriculture, through its Bottles Research Station, has been helping farmers with the use of this technology to have better yields on their crops. And a useful technology it is. The material used is a protective mesh that can keep out the smallest of insects, such as aphids, also called plant lice. These small sap-sucking insects are destructive pests to cultivated plants.
In keeping out aphids, you actually keep out viruses. And keeping out the other insects, we will do the same thing as keeping out viruses, as well as keeping out lepidopterans, which will come in and actually eat the leaves of the plant.
The double door feature is another way of controlling insects from getting inside. This is recommended for every greenhouse, and at no time should both doors be open. After entering through the first door, there should also be a foot bath with about 20% bleach solution or some other disinfectant that will help to get rid of unwanted pathogens off the shoes. So with the first door closed and foot washed, the second door can then be opened to the crop. Insects are not the only danger to plants. Climate conditions also pose a risk. So plants in most greenhouses are grown in a controlled temperature environment. This is adjusted with the aid of shade screens. These retractable screens block out excess sunlight or let in more as the need arises. The shade screens can also be programmed in automated mode, and as the sensor detects the temperature inside the house, the screen will automatically open. Plants grown through protected agriculture are also kept at a moderate temperature by airflow fans, which help with the circulation of air around the greenhouse. The irrigation process is another important area of protected agriculture.
The irrigation system that we use is actually a drip irrigation system. We do not do overhead irrigation inside the greenhouse because we do not want the leaves to get wet. When leaves become wet, you can actually have fungus growing on the leaves of the plant and then destroying the entire crop.
All this is monitored through a timer system that allows for manipulation of the entire nutrient feeding process.
This system now allows for mixing of the fertilizer, which is in these two tanks. So different elements are combined to feed the plants. The irrigation water comes here, and the injectors pick up the fertilizer, mix it along the line, and then combines it. At the end of the mixing process, it is sent to the plants.
Now, in the protected agriculture environment, if farmers manage their crops well, the yield and quality will be much better, and the result? Less spoilage and more revenue.
The main reason is that the farmer controls the environment and controls the fertilizer that is going towards the plant. And there is no pressure from weeds utilizing the nutrients from the soil as opposed to the plants.
So if you are considering going into agriculture or you are already in the field, here are a few benefits of protected agriculture to consider. It gives good production when compared to normal farming. Humidity can be controlled, thus eliminating the breeding of pests. Crops can be grown throughout the year, and the greenhouse gives protection to plants against weather conditions that can damage or influence growth. For further information, you may contact the Bonus Research Station of the Ministry of Agriculture at 983-2281 or 983-2267.